Okay, I'm back, and now I'm going to finish answering. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Questions. I feel so bad for not knowing your name. Should we spam Eric about demanding him to buy a bear costume to finally see the bear fight? What? No, that'd be stupid. Because he filmed it with an actual bear. Why would you want him to recreate it with a guy in a suit? Can you spoil next time's crazy non-made-up story for why Eric cannot be on the news show? It involves transportation and meeting the doctor. What was Eric's reaction to being told that he had his man period and that he didn't know about it? He's been very, very quiet about it. I don't know if he even knows I made that joke. I mean, true statement. So to I don't know how to say your name. It's JQAPP. That's my reason. I'm sorry. It's all... I don't know your names. I'm sorry. Thoughts on new Jonah Hex trailer. My thoughts on the movie, and I'll be putting my thoughts on the movie video up sometime whenever I get it recorded. I don't know, it's just kind of a generic movie, action movie in the Old West. I'll admit, from what I've read of Jonah Hex, what's his name? Just whoever's playing Jonah Hex, I can't remember his name right now. He looks like he's a good Jonah Hex. Who would win, giant shark or mutated hippo? The audience. What girls would you love to see get in a cat fight over you? Hot ones. Oh, now we're at blows himself up dudes questions. Why do I have to ask questions? Because you're Eric and you're awesome. Have you ever read Raymond Chandler? No, I have not. Why not? I'm not much of a reader, Eric. I'm very sorry for dishonoring you. Earliest memory. I think when I was like 5, we went to Iowa to go to Adventureland. Most recent memory. Answering the question I just asked. You just asked. Bleh. How many fights have you been in? A lot. And I've won them all because I am the man! A very loud man. Hottest DC character. I'm gonna go on a cop out here. Power Girl. I love her title, not because she's hot, but because it's a good story. Though she's a good character. Hottest Marvel character. She-Hulk. Just a green woman. Why not? When do we get to say when do we get to see the gay porn I demanded? Why do you ask me for gay porn, Eric? That's my question to you. When will you surrender your page over to the interweb net? I don't know. Whenever the offer's right. Cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war? Hey, why not? My day's been kind of boring. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm not sure. For a while I thought I was Ron Burgundy, but whenever one of us is Ron Burgundy, you stay classy, San Diego. King 1912. This is his questions. With your former apprentice, Red Maze, yes, I had a former apprentice as Cornman, killing all the bears in town, how are you going to deal with him? I already dealt with him. I froze him, and he's cryogenically frozen. That's how I deal with stuff now. Have you read Y the Last Man? If so, why not, you bastard? I have not, and why? Because I'm a bastard. You just answered that. Here's a question by Books and Graphics. What do you think Fred is retarded? If so, tell me why. Do I think Fred's retarded? If I said no, the walls of reality would crack and we would all die. So that gives you an answer if I think he's retarded. And why do I think he's retarded? Here's an idea. Get a Jar Jar Binks doll, put it in a blender with the voice Jar Jar Binks doll that talks. Make it talk continuously, put it in a blender. That's close to Fred. Iron Spider Hulk 04. Favorite Green Arrow trick arrow? I don't know why, but I love the punching glove, the boxing glove arrow. I just think that's awesome. Why I think that's awesome? It's a boxing glove attached to a flippin' arrow. Why wouldn't you think that's awesome? When do I get to go anchor the news? Whenever I can't find Eric and you're around. Would you have sex with She-Hulk? Yes. Would you have rough sex with She-Hulk? As long as my health insurance covers it, maybe. Hemph. I think that's his name. Favorite black and white comic? I don't... Here's the deal with me. I can't read black and white comics. It's an OCD thing. I can't stand it. Well, actually, that's not true. It only applies when, like, say I want to look at a comic that was made in color, like the Essentials. I can't read Essentials, but I'm guessing you're asking comics that are originally black and white. I haven't read anything. I want to read Sin City, but I haven't. The only black and white comics I've read are some manga, if you'll count that, and Batman black and white. I'll have to say the Batman black and white stuff. DC, okay, this is the premise he's giving me. DC has announced a New Frontier live-action movie. Shortly after they announced that, which, by the way, if they ever would, I would be jumping in joy, they announced Michael Bay will direct it. Reaction. To the escape pod! That's my reaction. ADV2K169. What is your favorite chicken place from the following list? KFC, Popeyes, or Chick-fil-A? I've never had Chick-fil-A. KFC has the potato bowl, so I'm going with KFC. I like Popeyes. If Sabaro from All-Star Superman had his own spin-off... Wait, do you want Sabaro from All-Star Superman to have his own spin-off series? I just want a sequel to All-Star Superman. I don't know how they do it, but the way they put it up, I know how they would do it. I don't know. I like Sabaro. I don't think that series would last long. It had to be like a mini-series, because I don't think they would give it an ongoing. Jerky Child. Now, first off, you sent me a lot of questions in a message, and I'm not answering them all. I'm sorry. I'm just answering the ones you put in comments. I just can't answer some of those. I'm really sorry. Are you ready for all these questions? Well, judging from the other ones, no! I'm a failure! Have you thought about having someone else to call on to do the new show if you can't? Has that situation ever come up before? I don't think it has. Wait, let me rephrase that. Has that situation ever come up before and I apparently was pissed off about it for 5 seconds? No, it hasn't. If so, what 3 people would you want in your absence? Eric, Kajib, and Chuck Norris. I need to throw a funny one in there. Who would you rather fight? A bear or a Wolverine? I guess the bear. Who would you rather fight? A bear or Wolverine? Well, the adamantium claws. I'll go with Wolverine because he's funny. Do you know I'm recycling most of these questions? You probably are, but aren't we recycling everything nowadays with the environment? Aren't we? What is your favorite day of the week and why? I love Fridays because they're Fridays. Especially during school, but luckily I don't have to go for that now for a few months. I just love that feeling of I don't have to worry anything the rest of the night and the next 2 days. I can do whatever the hell I want. You know, not counting the work I have to do for school, of course, but other than that, I feel free. Fondest memory as a child. Fondest memory as a child is going to Adventureland, like I mentioned before. It was a vacation. I was like 5. I was scared of my mind on a roller coaster, but I had the most fun ever. Favorites... Can't talk today, apparently. Favorite snack food? I really like... What do I really like? I like eating Doritos. I know that's a really standard, very stupid answer, but I like eating Doritos. How would you improve the internet? By getting rid of Fred and blocking trolls. Are you tired of people wanting villains from previous Batman movies and the third Nolan movie? I shockingly don't care, but well, I'm saying I don't care, it's just, I don't know. Nolan universe is kind of hard to think of villains to use, though, because of the world they're in. What existing character would you want to write a comic for? I would be okay with many characters. I guess Green Lantern, but I'm pretty sure I'd have to wait for Jeff Johns to die in his 80s for that to happen. What is your favorite gum flavor? Mine is spearmint. I'll have to go with spearmint as well. Does Doctor Doom have a tiny scar on his face now, or is it his entire face scarred? I can't remember anymore. Actually, upon reading Books of Doom by Ed Brubaker again, it turns out there's not even flesh left there anymore. It's like a lot of it's been peeled off and there's like metal around it. It's disgusting. I can't find the pictures too, and you guys are probably happy. Including finding a co-host, editing. How long does it take to get the new show up? I don't know. I haven't really timed it, and it all depends on if I feel like I'm lazy enough. And trust me, I've been lazy. I don't know. It's hard because if I can't find Eric, and getting Eric scheduled with me kind of has a problem. I don't know. It's really just kind of spur of the moment.